It is cold and windy, the theme of the year, but good morning everyone and welcome to another one of my little fishing adventures. Today we are doing more land-based fishing. Last time I went land-based fishing, you guys loved it, so today we are spending the entire day fishing from the land, maybe piers, beaches. Going to be doing a bit of everything today to see what we can catch. Hopefully some big fish. Got 3 bait rods down with me this morning, so going to start off bait fishing for maybe some whiting, trevally, salmon, who knows. I don't think I've ever fished this spot, so an entirely new spot for myself. Going to be figuring it out together, and then later on we might try catch some giant squid off the beaches, but we'll just see where the day takes us. Have a bit of fun fishing. I love land-based fishing. Don't get a sore back like when I'm in the kayak, so should be a bit of fun. Everywhere I go, I just carry a stupid amount of gear. We've got 1 sabiki rod down here with us to try and catch some smaller bait fish, and then we've got 2 running sinker rig rods for maybe some slightly bigger fish. So those there. We've also got a burley bucket. We're going to be burleying up to try and attract fish. Got some cool baits to use as well, and also lures and squid jigs. So everything is possible, prepared for all options today. But first things first, we got to get some burley out, I reckon. It's a good way to start off. Some bread and pilchards. Now I'm going to open this bad boy up. First thing we're going to do is get out a little bit of bread. What have we got? Traditional wholemeal, and we've also got some pizza rolls. So we might get out a pizza roll and some wholemeal bread. Very nice. We're just going to break that up a little bit. That'll dissolve pretty quick anyway. Break that up a little bit. Okay, we'll get the last couple of pieces in there, make sure they're nice and broken up. Lid it on, and I think there's a little fender right here. So we'll just dip that in, get our burley trail started. It's already looking really, really good. How deep is it here? Oh damn. Whew, it is deep here, eh? Wow, we have some deep water really close to us. I almost used that whole rope getting down near the bottom, so we won't have to cast far out at all. But let's get these rods set up a little bit. Now my primary bait is going to be squid. Got some semi-fresh or fresh frozen squid in here, so we'll get that out. Oh, seagull stealing my burley. Cut a little bit of this squid up. Now this is the first rod which we've got, so it's got a sabiki rig on there. Only going to put bait on 2 of the 4 sabiki hooks which we've got on. So there we go, tiny little squid cube. And all we're going to do is just drop that down behind the burley. Very, very simple. Drop that where the burley pot is, see if there's any salmon or mullet or who knows, whatever bait fish. Oh, the sabiki rod's getting a tiny little bite. Those are microscopic, miniature little bites. But now we'll rig up the second rod. So this one is using slightly bigger baits and hopefully in search of some whiting or trevally or whatever else. So we've just got a little squid strip right there. I've just pinned it through the top once. What I'll do is pin it through again, and that'll be our bait right there. So that'll dangle around in the current, look like a little worm, and be very... No! No! We just lost the combo. We got something straight away though. We just lost the combo on a good fish. Oh, you're kidding. I had the drag really loose, but it just wasn't loose enough. I want to try and catch that, eh? I want to try and catch that combo. Kick that little flathead in, tiny little flathead. That was a good fish too. That was a whiting or a trevally or something which we wanted. I really want to try and catch that combo, so I'm just going to cast that out. Oh, that's so dumb of me, man. I'm just going to slowly work this along the bottom, see if we can hook the line, or we have another fish straight away. See if we can hook the line or try and catch the combo. You idiot. Man, that is embarrassing. That is highly embarrassing. That is the first combo I've lost since I was probably 5. And last time I was 5, Dad swam out and got it, but I don't think he'll be doing it this time. Surely we can catch it. Oh, it's a decent little fish. We got a fish. It's another flathead or something. Another flathead. Well, there's fish down there. There's also a combo down there as well. Another little flathead. Get him back in. See you, buddy. I'm getting plenty of bites from fish, but at the moment, I really just want to try and get this line, just see if I can, you know. Oh, I think that combo's gone. Far out. Far out Brussels sprout. So close to grabbing the rod. We still could catch it. That's like the new goal of the session, is to try and catch that rod, but got another little running sinker rig out with a piece of squid. So we'll chuck that out, try and catch that fish which took our rod. Oh, I got something heavy. Is this it? Definitely got something heavy. It's about an hour later. Have we hooked the combo? Yes, there it is. No, there it is. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's the combo. Yes, we've got the combo. How's that? Cool. There's a fish on there. There it is. There's the fish. It's a trevally. I knew it was a trevally. You are kidding me. And we've got the combo on the other end of this. You are kidding me. That is an all-time classic trevally, and our combo will be on the other end of this, I guess. There it is. Oh my goodness. Well, I had a feeling it was a trevally, man. That confirms it. What are the odds of that? Here's the combo. This is the one which we lost probably an hour and a half ago now. I actually gave up all hope trying to find it. I was about to leave and I was like, I'll just have a few more casts, see if we can catch the rod. And we got it. And we also got the fish, which was on the rod, which is a beautiful little silver trevally. He's 28 centimeters, so he's legal, and we'll be keeping him for bait. That's our target for the day. And we had one on straight away. Straight away we had one on, and then he pulled our combo in. Man. Very lucky for myself and for this fella that I caught him, because he would have suffered. He wouldn't have been able to get off, and he just would have had a big rod he was dragging around the whole time. But there's our first fish. Now that I know that there's trevally in the area, I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer, see if we can pluck a couple more, because they're amazing baits. And if there are a couple more, I want to catch them. I think I'm going to wind all these rods in now. Overall, bait fishing in this spot has been very, very quiet, so we'll try somewhere else. Give it a crack somewhere else. Well, we've had a fairly big change of scenery. We were off the pier, now we are on the beach. Going to be chasing squid from the beach and hopefully having a little bit more luck here. The pier was just very, very quiet, so I thought, why not try our luck down here off the beach. Got 2 beach combos down with us, 2 different baits to try out, and hopefully we have a bit of fun. It's going to be difficult for me to lose a rod off the beach, which is a positive thing at least. Our 2 baits right here, they're completely frozen at the moment, so gonna have to defrost them a little bit. It's a beautiful day though, as you can see. Water's really clear, conditions look perfect for fishing off the beach and chasing squid. I'm a little bit more confident, down here compared to earlier, that's for sure. Oh, this I've actually used this salmon before. Take a look at the marks from a squid which I've caught previously on this salmon. He's destroyed the head of it, but I still think it'll be good to go. Look at that. There's a comparison. A bit smaller silver whiting and a massive bait for a squid, big salmon. That's the first rig ready to go. So we have that silver whiting down near the bottom. We have a little sinker to keep it down in the current, and then our float. We might have to play with the float stopper just a little bit, because I'm not entirely sure how deep it is out here. It's a new spot, so I've never fished here. Not sure where to set the float, but we'll start it at about, what, about a metre and a half maybe? Metre and a half, we'll set the float stopper. we'll just cast this one out straight in front of us here. Keep it pretty simple. Cool, it's right out there on the weed bed. It's actually in a pretty good spot. Second bait to get out is the old faithful Australian salmon. Really good bait to have out on a float. Very keen to see what kind of squid latches onto this. Could be big or could be small as well. Small squid will attack a bait that big, you'll be surprised. Get this one out in a little bit of a different spot, down the beach just a little bit. Hopefully we can cast this bait fairly far since it's big. Try get it out a fair way. Need to use the momentum of the big bait. It's out there pretty far. Not as far as what I'd want, to be honest, but it's good enough. Let's see what happens here. Two floats are both out there. We've got the salmon on the right, and I just recast the silver whiting out further on the left, so give it a crack off the beach. It's always good fun and relaxing fishing off the beach. Let's see what happens this time. Last time I was down here, had a lot of success, so hopefully same results, similar results. Oh, that other float's under. The other float's under. Oh, boy, the other float is under. Ooh, ooh. Move, Nev, move. I promise you, that other float's just gone down. Oh boy, I probably look like an idiot running in these boots. This float has just gone down, and I'd bet money on it. Where is the float? It's still gone. One. Yep, look at that. See? Squid pulling back on it. Squid, there it goes. Pulling back. Yes, I think we got a hook in it. Oh, that didn't take too long at all. That's a good sign. I watched that float go down. Very cool. Let's see if we can get him in. We got to take it nice and slow. We've just hooked up to the first squid. I only had the baits out for about 10 minutes as well. That's a great sign. Yeah, he's all the way out there. I can see him. He took that float a mile. Good news is we've actually just cast that salmon out right in that same area, so we could get a double here. Could get a double. This is sick. Fishing a completely new spot, and we've hooked up. Super cool. Oh, big pullback. We just got to take our time with him. That's like the key with chasing squid and getting him in. I can just see him there. He's already started pulling back, so I think we got a prong in him. It's just going to be a matter of if we can get him up this little beach here. Beach fishing for squid is just so much fun. So good. How relaxing is it as well? No one else down here. Windy. It's pretty much an average day, but you can still get beautiful squid like this off the beach. Now this is where it gets nerve-wracking. We've got him right there, and he's only just on. Oh boy. He's only just on. Just ease him in. Ease him in. Ease him in. That's what we wanted. Squid off the beach. He is not a massive squid by any means, but that's a really good start. Really good start for a new spot. He just took that whiting down straight away. It's in a pretty good area as well. I reckon we can get that float straight back out there, but there he is. Let's get that bait out. That's 1-0 for the silver whiting. Silver whiting's caught a squid before the salmon. Very cool. He would be about as big as the salmon, that squid. Oh, it's always nice when a plan comes together. It's only the first squid, but feels good. I'm gonna get that float out and see if there's any more around. There's that salmon out just over there. Now what I'm gonna do is actually walk down the beach yet again and cast that silver whiting back out behind that salmon. See if we can pick up another one. Squid can be in groups, sometimes twos, sometimes more than twos, so it's always worth getting another cast out. That salmon's actually almost in the way. Almost in the way. I want to cast out there. Wonder if we can cast over the top. It's in a pretty good spot. Don't know if it's quite where we got the last one, but it will be close. Where we want to be, way out there. Perfect little spot. That one's in a bit closer, so we'll see if they're sitting in close or out deep. Where's this float? Can I see this float? I don't know. Oh, yep, we got one sitting on it, I think. Yep, look at that. Squid sitting on this silver whiting for sure. He's not on yet though. He's not on yet, he's just holding it. Oh, come on, get hooked. Pull him back a little bit, there we go. He's pulling back a little bit, but I'm not sure if he's hooked. Oh yeah, that thing is pulling back something serious. We've hooked up to the second squid just out there, pretty much in the same area as where we caught the last one, so kind of proves our theory that squid can be in groups. Could be even more out there. We'll just take it nice and easy with him, see if we can get him in. Don't want to rush him. He's been pulling back a fair bit, but I'm not sure if he's actually hooked or not, or he's just pulling back with the bait. It can be a little bit hard to tell sometimes. Let's see, the silver whiting once again. This will be the second squid for the silver whiting if we can get him in. None for the salmon so far. It's been struggling a little bit. There he is. Come on, Squidward. Get up, get up, get up the beach. There we go. Yes, the second squid. Cool, the silver whiting once again. It is on fire. The old silver whiting. Salmon's done nothing. That is awesome. He's got a little bit of damage on the hood, this squid, so definitely could be breeding. There he is there, squid number 2. Look at that. He's honestly a pretty similar size to the first one, maybe just a little bit bigger. Look at that, a little bit of damage on him from where he's been breeding. I reckon we get that silver whiting straight back out again. Looks good to go still. Yep, it's back out there in a pretty good spot, right where we caught him. Not gonna lie, I was getting worried we weren't gonna get a second, but looks like we've plucked the pair of that last squid. Not a bad size one at all. See if there's any bigger in the area. We've got those 2 floats back out. I might recast that salmon quickly, and then we'll have 2 floats out in the perfect zone. It's a beautiful day for it. It's a lot more comfortable than when I was fishing off the pier earlier as well. It was really cold and windy, really cold. Let's skim a rock. Oh, was that 5 or 6? 5? Can we beat that? Bit of an oval rock. 2. Oh god. I think we'll go for a little bit of a move. It's getting really, really shallow in here, so we'll go for a bit of a drive to an old faithful spot, I reckon. Well, we caught 0 squid in the second spot. Now, I know I said this was going to be a land-based video, but today has been a little bit slow, so I'm actually going to head out really early tomorrow morning, and we're going to roll over into the kayak, try and transform that 1 trevally and 2 squid from today into some big fish. We're talking fish this big, maybe, hopefully, who knows, but we're going to find out tomorrow morning on the kayak. Told you I was going to get out here early, and man, it is early. It is like 2:55 a.m. so ridiculous hour. Got up at midnight to get out here and make this trip possible, but we have really good baits and pretty good tides as well, so I'm hoping that that lines up for a fairly good bite this morning. Just a couple nice fish is what I want. I want to try and convert that trevally and squid into a good fish, so that's the plan. Just going to pedal up to this first spot of the morning, anchor up, see what happens. Just have a bit of fun. Okay, squidly. That's the squid which we caught yesterday, so that's going to be the first one which we get out as bait. Look at that, first bait going out, end of the squid hood. That's a gun bait. Cast that into the deep. Next bait we're going to get out is squid tentacle. Saving the best bait for last. Look at that bad boy, half of an extremely fresh squid head. It's as good as it gets out here. Cast that one out in the shallows. Well, the whole spread is out. We've got 3 squid baits out at the moment. Can get a trevally bait out, which we might do on the next change of baits, but for now, all squid. Let's see what happens. I'm going to turn this massive floodlight off and wait for a fish. Well, we've currently hooked an eagle ray. We are fighting a massive eagle ray. Not going to turn the light on for this fella. Not sure if you can see, but over behind me here, first light is happening. So it is a really good time to have fresh squid out. Anything could happen, but so far it's only been that one massive stingray. Be quiet. It's gonna be a nice sunrise though. I'm keen for it, very keen. That sunrise period is always just an elite time to be out and fishing. Let's see if it can produce a fish for us. Even just a gummy or something to get the ball rolling. Don't know what this is, but we've hooked up to something once again. I'm pretty sure it's going to be another stingray. Feels pretty stingray-like. I'm not sure yet. Got something else as well. What's that? I don't think that's too good. I'm not sure though. That's on the trevally, I think. Are we actually going to land something? We haven't landed anything yet today. We've been busted off and reefed and, stingrayed, but we haven't actually landed anything. This might be the first fish we land. I think it's going to be a Port Jackson or something like that. Banjo. Just a banjo, eh? See you, banjo. Only fish we're gonna land for the day is a banjo shark. That's alright. We gave it a red hot crack, that's for sure. That's me done. That is me wrapping it up. 2 days fishing total. We fished off the pier, off the beach, and off the kayak, and to be honest, all of them were a grind. We got a couple of nice squid, but this morning was really tough. But we gave it a red hot crack, and hopefully you still enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.